Hello guys, so in this lecture we'll see what is classless IP addressing. So unlike we can say that classful IP addressing, there is no concept of classes, it contains blocks only, isn't it? Here one block of IP addressing will be there. That block will contain many IP addresses and every block will be having one network ID as well as direct broadcast address, isn't it? So yes, we can write down one point. There is no concept of classes here. It contains block, isn't it? Second one, we can say that what is block? So we can say that blocks are the group of IP addresses. Blocks are a group of IP addresses, isn't it? Okay, let's say we can say that, let's say one IP address is given that, let's say x dot y dot z dot w. Here x y z w, we can say that represents one octet, isn't it? So four octets are there in IPv4. So yes, here in this notation slash n will be there. So this represents, we can say that IP address, and this slash n, this is what? This represents the mask. And this notation is also known as CIDR notation. CIDR notation, isn't it? And CIDR stands for classless interdomain routing notation, isn't it? CIDR represents classless interdomain routing notation, isn't it? So let us take one example. What does it means? We'll see one by one. Let's say, for example, one IP address is given to you 199.168.15.120/26, isn't it? So what is the meaning of this 26? This represents what? We can say that mask. This mask means we can say that in 32-bit 26 ones followed by, yes, we can say that 6 zeros. That is the meaning. That means slash 26 represents 26 ones, 8 plus 8 16 plus 8 24 plus 2 26, followed by, we can say that, yes, 6 zeros. That is the mask, isn't it? So ultimately, yes, if we write it in dotted decimal notation, then it becomes 255.255.255.192, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. Next example, let's say it is slash 25. That means what? 25 ones, 25 ones. So we can say that this is 8 plus 8 plus 8, 24 plus 1, followed by, we can say that 7 zeros. So that is 255.255.255. We can say that 128. Similarly, yes, let's say slash 27 is given. Then what is the meaning? Yes, 27 ones, 27 ones, followed by 5 zeros, isn't it? So in dotted decimal notation, it becomes 255.255.255 dot, yes, that is, we can say that 224, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay, right now next one, let's say first question. Let us consider one example. Let's say if one of the address of a block is, let's say block means what? We can say that group of IP addresses. In that particular group of IP addresses, one IP address is given, isn't it? Let's say the IP address is 201.19.89.99/26, isn't it? So how to find the number of addresses in that particular block, isn't it? So let's say that is calculated by number of addresses in a block is equals to 2 raised to power 32 minus n. Here n value is what? 26. So we can say that 2 raised to power 32 minus 26. So this becomes 2 raised to power 6. So we can say that 64 addresses are there in that particular block. Yes, you can see 26 one followed by 6 zeros. Then this 6 zeros represents a host bits. So we can say that 2 raised to power 6, 64 number of addresses will be there. In these 64 number of addresses, first address will be assigned to network ID and last address will be assigned as a direct broadcast address for that particular block. So remember guys, whenever it has been asked that how many number of addresses are there in that block, so you can calculate 2 raised to power 32 minus n. That will give you total number of addresses. But remember, if it is asked that total number of hosts, so we can say that 64 minus 2, because two addresses cannot assign to the, yes, computer systems, isn't it, or any host, because these are reserved for, yes, network ID as well as DBA, direct broadcast address. So remember, if total number of addresses are asked, then we can say that yes, 2 raised to power 32 minus n. If number of hosts in that particular block, then we can say that 64 minus 2, isn't it? Oh, so here, yes, this mass can be seen like that: 8 plus 8, again 8, then yes, this one, isn't it? So we can say that yes, these 6 bits are for host purpose. So 2 raised to power 6, isn't it? 64 addresses will be there. Out of these 64, first address will be the network ID and last one will be the direct broadcast address, isn't it? Now 201.19.89.99/26. So 99 can be written like that: 01100011. So up to here we can say that yes, mask is there, and these bits are for, we can say that, host. So put 0 1 and all host bits equals to 0 to get the network ID. So this we can say that this value is 64, and 0 1 to all ones, isn't it? So put these host bits equals to 1 to get the direct broadcast address. So this is 127, that is the last address, and this one is the first address, isn't it? So yes, we can say that here, yes, the group will be what? 201.19.89.64 to, this is the range, 201.19.89.127. Let's say this is /26/26, isn't it? So that is the first address, isn't it? And this one is what? Network ID. And this is the last address, and this is what we can say that is, yes, DBA. So you can see from 64 to 127 both are inclusive. So count value becomes where we can say that 64 only. 64, 65, 66 up to 127. So you can see in this range total 64 number of addresses will be there, isn't it? Now yes, a host will starts from, yes, range of host 201.19.89.65. That will be the first host, and the last host will be the, yes, dot 126. That will be the last host. So total number of hosts will be 2 raised to power 6 minus 2, that is 64. But if it is asked that the total number of addresses, IP addresses, then answer will be the, yes, 64. Otherwise this is minus 2 means 62. Sorry. Isn't it? 2 raised to power 6 minus 2 means 62. Isn't it? Okay. So here we can say that one rule is there in classless IP addressing. First rule we can say that, yes, first address is divisible by number of total number of hosts. So here first address last octet. Why I'm considering last octet? Because we can say that host bits are present only in the last octet. So that is the first address and that is the last octet, that is 64, isn't it? If host bits belongs to second or octet also, then we will be considering, yes, two octets. But here in this case we can see host bits are in the last octet only. Then we can say that last octet of first address will be divisible by the total number of addresses in that particular block. So here we can say that, yes, last octet of first address is 64 and that is divisible by total number of addresses, that is 64. Yes or no? Yes. We can say that, yes, that is divisible. Isn't it? 64 divides 64. So we can say that that is divisible. Isn't it? Okay. Next one. Write down second question. If one of the address of a block is 39.163.79.159/27. So here we can say that number of addresses in the block, yes, we can say that this given IP address belongs to one block, isn't it? And we need to find out the number of addresses in that particular block with the help of this given IP address. Here we can say that 2 raised to power 32 minus n value is 27, 2 raised to power 5, that is 32. If 32 number of total addresses are there, then total number of hosts will be 32 minus 2, that is 30. So yes, let's consider last octet 159. So 159 can be written like that. Yes or no? Okay, so we can say that, yes, 27 bits means we can say that these 3 bits will be the, yes, we can say that part of mask, and remaining these will be the host portion, isn't it? So start all host bits equals to 0 to 1. So first address will be what? First address, put all host bits equals to zeros. So this decimal value will be 128 and that will be assigned to the network ID. And the last address will be what? Last address, put all host bits equals to 111 and we can say that that is 159 and that is dB. So range will be the, we can say that range of block, that is 39.163.79.128/27 to 39.163.79.159/27, isn't it? That will be the range, isn't it? Okay, so I hope this one is clear to everyone. So we can say that, yes, this group will contain, yes, total 32 addresses from 128 to 159, but host will be from 129 to 158. So in this particular block you can see given IP address was the DBA. Yes, that means even DBA is given for any block, then also we can find the range of the block. Similarly, if network ID is given, then also we can find the range of that particular block, or any host in between we can say that is given, then also we can find the range of that particular block. I hope this one is clear to everyone, isn't it? Okay. Host means we can say that any IP address that can be assigned to a computer system. Yes, we can say that, or any user, we can say that that is treated as a host, isn't it? Host means user, isn't it? Okay. Right, now next one. So if it is asked that what will be the first host, then first host will be, yes, we can say that 39.163.79.129, isn't it? 129, isn't it? Okay. 128 is assigned for network ID, and from 129 onwards we can say that yes, there will be host, isn't it? Okay. Right, now next question. Yes. Here also in the last question also you can see, yes, total number of addresses are 32, and first address of this block is 128. So we can say that 128 is divisible by 32. Yes. 128 means we can say that last octet of first address is divisible by the total number of addresses. I'm considering last octet because host bits belongs to the last octet in this example. Now see the next example. Let's say if one of the address of a block is given as 201.89.153.163/20, then my question is total number of addresses in that particular block. So we can say that that will be 2 raised to power 32 minus 20, that is 2 raised to power 12, isn't it? Okay. So we can say that these many number of total addresses will be there. Now here you can see, here last 12 bits will be for the, we can say that host portion. So these 12 bits will be from, 8 bits will be from last octet, and remaining 4 bits will be from the second last octet. So here we will be considering last 2 octet. Be careful. So here we'll see, yes, these 2 octets 153.163, and these can be written like that 10100011, isn't it? Okay, let me see it once. 163, that is 128, plus we can say that 32, that is 160, then 0, then we can say that again 0, then again 0, then 1 1, isn't it? We can say that yes, that will be the, yes, that will be the binary equivalent. Now we'll see first address. So up to here we can say that 1001, up to here, yes, mask will be there. Now put remaining all host bits equals to 0 to get the first address, and to get the last address put all host bits equals to 111, isn't it? So this decimal value will be 144.0, and this one will be 159.255, isn't it? So we can say that range of block will be from 201.89.144.0/20 to 201.89.159.255/20, isn't it? Where this one is the network ID, and last one, this one is the DBA, and in between all addresses will be host only. Host, any IP address that can be assigned to any user, that is treated as a host, isn't it? Now here, yes, host bits are divided in the last 2 octets. So here we will be considering last 2 octets. So 2 raised to power 12 can be written like that, 2 raised to power 4 into 2 raised to power 8, because last octet contains 8 bits only. So these value will be 16 into 256. Now here, if we apply the that division rule, here we'll see, yes, so we can say that first address is divisible by the total number of addresses, and we divide the last octet of the first address whenever host bits belongs to the last octet only. But here host bits are divided into the last two octets. So yes, we can say that here first address is this one, that is 144.0. so last octet of this one, we can say that first address is 0. That is divisible by 256. Yes, 0 is divisible by, yes, every other number except 0. Isn't it? Okay. So 0 is divisible by 256. No problem. Isn't it? 0 is divisible by any number other than 0. Isn't it? Next one, yes, we can say that second one is 144. This 144 is divisible by this 16, isn't it? Yes, 144 is divisible by 16. So we will be dividing accordingly, isn't it? Okay, so I hope this one is clear to everyone, isn't it? Okay, so moving to the next one. Yes, yes. Write down next problem. Let's say, yes, write down the next one. If one of the address of a block is 59.128.163.89/18, and question is total number of addresses, that is 2 raised to power 32 minus n, that is 18, 2 raised to power 14, and this can be written like that, 2 raised to power 8 into 2 raised to power 6, that is 64 into 256. Yes or no? Now here also we can say that host bits are, yes, among last two octets. So we will be considering, yes, these two octets to find the range. So 163.89 can be written like that, 101000011 followed by 01011001, isn't it? Now to get the first address, last 14 bits are for the, we can say that host purpose. So we can see these bits are the host bits. So put we can say that all host bits equals to zeros to get the first address, and this can be written like that, 128.0, and to get the last address, put all host bits equals to 1, isn't it? So decimal value of this one will be what? 191.255, isn't it? That will be the last address. So what will be the range? We can say that range will be from 59.128. We can say that again 128.0 plus 18 to 59.128.191.255/18, isn't it? Okay, and this first address will be the network ID, and this last one will be the DBA. Now, if what will be the first host? You only tell me. So first host will be what? 59.128.128.1, isn't it? From 1 onwards, we can say that host will start. And what will be the last host? So we can say that that will be 59.128.191.254. That will be the last host. I hope this one is clear to everyone. So in the first address, we can say that last two octets are 128 and 0. So 0 will be divisible by 256. Yes, no problem. Then we can say that 128 first address, second last octet will be divisible by 64. Yes, that is divisible. If these host bits belongs to the last three octets, then we will be considering, yes, three octets, last three octets during division, isn't it? Okay. So I hope this one is clear to everyone. So in this manner, you can solve each and every problem, isn't it? Now let us consider one previous year gate problem, isn't it? Let's say this question was in gate 2015 in 2 marks. In the network 200.10.11.144/27, the fourth octet in decimal of the last IP address of the network, which can be assigned to a host, is blank. So we can say that number of addresses in the block are 2 raised to power 32 minus 27. So we can say that 2 raised to power 5, that is 32, isn't it? Now we can say that yes, write down the last octet, because host bits will be in the last octet, last 5 bits in the last octet. So 144 can be written like that, yes or no? So we can say that yes, these 5 bits are for the host. So to get the first address, we can say that put all host bits equals to zeros, isn't it? And to get the last address, put all host bits equals to ones. So this decimal value is 128 and this decimal value is 159. So 128 will be assigned for network ID and this 159 will be assigned as a, we can say that, DBA. And in the question it is asked that assigned to a host. Yes, we can say that last IP address of the network which can be assigned to the host. Yeah, so we can say that. And in the question, fourth octet is asked in decimal value, isn't it? So that will be the 158. So 158 will be the correct answer. Be careful, isn't it? Because in the question, last IP address is not asked. We can say that the last address that can be assigned to the host, that has been asked, isn't it? Okay, so be careful. So 158 will be the correct one, isn't it? Okay, guys, so that's all about, we can say that, IP addressing. Some more concepts we will see in the next lecture regarding the IP address, isn't it? So we will be solving more problems based on the IP addresses, isn't it? I hope this concept is clear to everyone. Okay, guys, so thank you so much.